Good afternoon. For the past 2 days, the terrorists in Gaza have fired almost 200 rockets in artillery shells at Israeli population centers. They even hit a kindergarten. Today's Security Council meeting is a positive development. For the first time in a very long time, the Council is meeting to discuss the dangerous actions of the terrorists of Hamas. But acts of terror must be met with action, not just words. This is why I am calling on the Security Council to condemn Hamas and to finally designate Hamas as a terrorist organization. The Palestinian terrorists must be fought with the same tools and the same vigor the international community uses successfully against Al-Qaeda and against ISIS. Too many in the international community were deceived by the terrorists in Gaza who dressed up as protesters over the past few weeks. Yet all of these terrorists have the same consistent goal: to harm innocent Israelis. Iran's role here should not be ignored. It is Iranian money that is used to pay the Hamas rioters on the fence, and it is Iranian rockets that were fired at our cities. Just like in Syria and Lebanon, wherever there is terror and violence, there is Iran. Let me be clear today. If Israeli children are not allowed to sleep quietly at night, then the terrorists of Gaza will feel the might of the IDF. We will not allow anyone to harm our citizens, and we will do all that is necessary to defend our people. Thank you.
Ambassador, it's Pamela Falk from CBS News. Can you speak to the truce that was proposed by Hamas? Do you think it will stick? What does Israel think about it?
If anyone will attack Israel, he will feel the might of the IDF. And I think in the last 24 hours we proved that. We have no intention for escalation, but if someone will attack Israel, we will attack him back.
Hi, Nina Larson, I24 News. Ambassador Danon, can I have a reaction to the draft that Kuwait is circulating for a possible meeting tomorrow, asking for protection for Palestinian civilians?
This is a shameful resolution, a cynical attempt of Kuwait to present a shameful resolution to protect the Palestinians. I looked at the draft resolution. I didn't find the word Hamas even once. And I asked my colleagues, especially the European colleagues, how can you support a resolution about what's happening today in Israel without even mentioning Hamas even once? I believe there will be more countries that will follow the leadership of the US and will oppose this shameful resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. You've asked the Security Council to put Hamas on the terrorism list, to declare it a terrorist organization. Knowing the divisions in the Council, is that really a realistic option?
I hope that the members of the Council will do what is good for peace, what is good for stability. And when you look today at Hamas and you hear the leadership of Hamas, there is no difference between Hamas, Al-Qaeda, and ISIS. So I think that the same sanctions that they are applied on those organizations, they should apply on Hamas. I don't know if they will accept it or not. I saw that there was a decision to put a press statement about what's happening today in Israel, and I don't think they will approve that also, and that is shameful. But we always have to seek the moral clarity from the UN.
Israel's decision not to run for the Security Council this time, how long do you think that will hold? What are your plans for the future in terms of trying to run for a seat on the Council?
We will continue to seek major positions in the UN. We proved it in the past when I was elected to be the first Israeli to chair the legal committee, and I think that we will find Israel sitting in the Security Council in the future. Thank you.
Ambassador, what do you expect the Palestinians to behave after 118 were killed in the last few weeks? 13,000 were wounded, and you're still killing people also in the West Bank who are not firing rockets. Are you entitled to self-defense, but the Palestinians are only have option to be killed?
I expect the Palestinians to blame those who send them to the fence. And I feel bad for the innocents who were sent to the fence by Hamas. We have no intention to shoot anyone, but when you have a mob coming to your fence of 40,000 people, you have to protect your borders. That's what any other nation would do here at the UN. So I would expect the Palestinians to be brave enough and to face the occupation of Hamas in Gaza. Thank you very much.